General Hasnain, political rhetoric on POK and Gilgit-Baltistan since 1994, or is the message different this time?
Gaurav, firstly, thank you for this, for inviting me for this show. No, I don't think this is political rhetoric. When the decision was taken on 5th of August 2019, I was very clear that the publication of the new maps, the great blue map showing Ladakh, the whole of Ladakh, the golden yellow map showing the whole of POJK and Gilgit and the rest of the areas of Jammu and Kashmir, they were stark opposite. They were shown to the whole world. And there was a necessity to convey a message which we did through those maps. We needed to speak about them from time to time. We didn't really do it. COVID came in those times and perhaps the requirement was not there so much. But today, the international security environment, the geopolitical environment is such that we need to carry this message home, that this is final. These maps are final. They are not just in our mind. They are there, very much there, and we are prepared for it. That's what General Aujla has actually said. And 15 Corps is our Sabre Corps.
Yes.
It's a Sabre Corps which needs to be prepared at all times. What General Aujla is just conveying is a carry forward of what the Honorable Raksha Mantri mentioned. And I may just add a few words here. This was one of the best drafted messages I have seen for a very, very long time. It starts with a heading of context and goes into various subgroup headings to show why are we saying this, why are we contextualizing POJK at this particular time. I think it's important for Pakistan to realize that India is serious. Let them not think that this is a wishy-washy resolution that is there existing since 22nd of February 1994 and that we will just experiment with it here and there. There are hard and fast plans for it, which are all there available, which are discussed every year, we are experimented with, and let me say that we are prepared to execute them at a moment's notice.
So we are prepared to execute it when the adversary is a nuclear weapon terror state. Ambassador Vishnu Prakash, how do you view both the statements, the Raksha Mantris and the co-commanders?
Greetings, my friend. First of all, compliments for choosing the panelists so carefully. All three of us have the similar hairstyle. So that is point number one. But that said, let us get down to facts. The entire state of Jammu and Kashmir, including POK, is Indian territory. Pakistan is an illegal occupation. Naturally, India wants her territory back. And there is a parliamentary resolution which has been a unanimous resolution. So what has the defense minister said? The defense minister has reiterated India's resolve to get her reclaim her territory. And Lieutenant General Aujla has said that India army is fully prepared. So as I read it, it's an expression of capability, readiness, willingness and ability. It is very different from a call to arms or declaration of war. I think the tone has been set very clearly by the Prime Minister in Samarkand when he said this is not the era of war.
Yes.
And that applies across the board. We have always chosen talks over conflict. Conflict is the last resort, but the message is very clear. India has the ability, India has the capability, and India's patience is not finite.
Very interesting. India's patience is not finite. Group Captain Vinod, Air Chief Marshal Dhanoa had told us at the India Today conclave that the Indian Air Force was ready both after the Parliament attack and after 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. So Pakistan's state-sponsored terror, they targeted the temple of our democracy, they targeted our economic center, and we were ready to bomb Pakistan. The political clearance was given only by Prime Minister Narendra Modi post-Pulwama. How do you read Rajnath Singh's statement and General Aujla's comments in the light of what we've already done at Balakot, the surgical strikes and our capabilities?
Great question, Gaurav. Goes with your name. I was part of most of what you talked about.
Yes.
Right from Kargil to our Parakram post 26/11. I was that time in 7th Squad. We were part of a larger strike package about which we will not discuss today.
Yes.
Then Balakot, I was the Director of Air Defense with me after Iraq 2000. And after that, I retired. So the chunk of the recent operation.
Okay, give me a moment as I try and reestablish that link. So apart from the hairstyle, one more reason why we chose this panel, because all hands-on men on ground when it comes to India's operations vis-a-vis Pakistan, diplomatically, militarily, and in the air.